In order to have a meal of the cheapest boxed lunch, a man took out all his savings and carefully counted them. However, it was still short by 3 cents. He wanted to make up for it by singing a song, but before the song could start, the owner threw the boxed lunch into a pool of water. He preferred to waste it rather than give it to a homeless person. Helpless, the homeless man collected the coins and left under the disdainful gaze of onlookers. Starving and cold, he had to rummage through garbage cans to fill his stomach with discarded food. James relied on singing to earn a meager income, sometimes even getting leftover sandwiches to satisfy his hunger. One day, while singing on the street, a familiar figure appeared. Seeing James' pitiful state, the man hurried his steps, fearing that he would be discovered. However, James, with his sharp eyes, spotted the man. He enthusiastically greeted him, and the two awkwardly exchanged greetings. The man turned out to be James' father. At that moment, James' stepmother approached with a look of disgust. James wanted to spend Christmas together, but the stepmother said there was no room at home. As soon as she finished speaking, she angrily walked away. The father was at a loss, hastily handing James a bill before rushing after his wife. The father and stepmother avoided James like a plague, simply because he was a drug addict. He had already been clean for 2 months, but while wandering on the streets, James encountered an invitation from a drug-using friend and got into an unlocked private car. James fell back into the abyss. At dawn, the drugged friend had long escaped, leaving behind a disoriented James. He woke up in the hospital bed, filled with self-blame and guilt when facing the rescue doctor's questioning. Fortunately, the rescue doctor did not give up on him and managed to secure a subsidized apartment for James. Walking through a messy alley and along a corridor filled with garbage, James arrived at the apartment door. Seeing the longed-for-soft sofa, he couldn't help but laugh uncontrollably. The apartment's kitchen was spacious and bright, with a 24-hour hot water supply. The doctor thoughtfully bought cereal and milk for him. James didn't know how to express his gratitude. He determined not to let down expectations again. Soaking in the long-awaited warm water at night, James felt an unprecedented sense of comfort.